Okay, so the first question we need to ask ourselves is what is coding? Programmers, or as we like to be called, coders, are people who write instructions that your computer or other electronic device can understand. A coder then is someone who can get a computer to carry out tasks such as doing sums, making music, controlling a robot, or recording a YouTube video. Well, you might say that anyone can do this, and you'd be correct. Anyone can turn on a computer and create a YouTube video or do some mathematics on a calculator. The difference, of course, is that coders have more control. A coder doesn't really need to rely on a fixed application to do what needs to be done. They can do it themselves, and they, of course, are the people who make the applications and devices that everybody else uses. A computer really is just a dumb box. There's lots of electronics, components, and materials integrated together in a certain way. But without programming, it can't do anything. Coders need to tell the computer what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. Because your computer really is not that smart, coders need to be very clear when writing instructions. Otherwise, things tend to go wrong. Our next question then is, what is a programming language? In simplest terms, a programming language is a language in which a coder can write a set of instructions which a computer can understand. When you start coding, you might use a visual language, something like Scratch, which most school children today get to use. This type of language is great for basic coding. However, it is limited. You can create simple applications and simple games with it. But its flexibility and the range of things you can do are really quite limited. To get around these limitations, a professional coder and even good amateur coders will use text-based coding languages. All the applications that you use on your phone and your computers will all be coded using a text-based programming language. Our last question then is, what is Python? While Python is certainly the name of a rather cool group of snakes, it's not what we're talking about here. As you probably already guessed, Python is a text-based programming language. In Python, coders will write text-based instructions that our computers can understand. Unfortunately, like any other language, Python has its own vocabulary and structure. And to be able to become efficient and proficient in using Python, we need to understand both of these. The good news is Python is free. Python is agile, a highly flexible language, and Python is much faster to learn and use than many traditional text-based programming languages. Don't forget to like and subscribe for alerts when the next great Python Bytes videos comes out.